What's good? This is Marcus the Fingaz back at it again with another video. In this video, we're going to go over the Mobile Music Pro and Braille Audio Collaboration Sample Pack that will be coming out in a few weeks, November 2020, if you're watching this current day. The sample pack is called the Essentials Pack 01, I believe. So we're going to dive in. I haven't heard any sounds. All I did was download it to the iPad, to Beatmaker 3, and I'll show you what's in the kit. So what we'll do here is you'll see what I have downloaded here. I have the Beatmaker 3 kits and the melody loops. I only downloaded those for Beatmaker 3, but what is in the pack, you can see here is you have iOS files for BeatHawk, Beatmaker 3, Cubase's 3, EG Pulse, Nano Studio, and the number kits. And then you also have MIDI files if you want to just drag them in as MIDI and work with them that way. You also have the MPC files, and then you also have wave, just the raw wave files where you can get into the drum kits, the different types of drum kits, drum loops, and one shots. You also have melody loops, which I also imported. We'll dive into some of those shortly, and synth stabs. So for this quick overview, I'm just going to mess with Beatmaker 3 kits. We're going to see if we can, let's go with, you have hip hop, house, pop, trap, trance, techno. I'm debating between trap, pop, and hip hop. Again, I haven't heard these sounds. Let's go to hip hop. Actually, yeah, let's go to hip hop. I said it, so we're gonna do it. And I'm going to load this bank, and here we are. It's already dope. With my drum sounds, I typically have, I'll show you my drum bank here. I typically have these effects, FAC Transient going into FAC Maxima, going into Low Fly Dirt. I'll run over what I do in each of those here as we recreate it. So I have FAC, let's get to FAC Transient, going into FAC Maxima, and we'll go to SX Audio, Low Fly Dirt. So, and let us delete this one. Delete. I'm gonna see if I can change the color. I like my drum tracks black. It's just a visual thing for me. So FAC Transient, I usually do Punch on Drums preset, going into FAC Maxima, just on the default settings there to just add some more energy. And then Low Fly Dirt, I usually adjust to taste, but you can already hear how it's like, really, it's compressing the drums, but it's also bringing them out more. And that sound in particular sounds like an 808. So what I'm gonna do is copy that, and then I'm gonna use my 808. I'm gonna go to my 808 preset here, where I have these effects going on: saturator into FAC Transient again, into Low Fly Dirt, and then haze, adding some width, and then DAW cassette, and then this sidechain compressor. I usually have the kick drum from the snare sidechaining, lowering the 808. And then what I'm going to do is load, paste that if I can. Let's see. Hit copy, paste. And there you go. So you see how it adds some of that width and things. So I'll use that as an 808. I still have no idea what I'm going to do, but let's go. I'm trying to get an idea in my head. Actually, let's go ahead and get a melody loop going, and then I'll build the drums around that. So I'm going to go to the MMP Essentials melody loops here. We go with that harp sound there. And show you what I have on my sample preset here. Just Pro Q3 bandpass filter, filtering out the highs and lows, going into Quattro mod to add some width to stereo width, usually on the big stereo pad preset. going into Watt to just add some compression to different dynamic ranges there. And then Modly I don't have on yet, but I usually use that for a little bit delay built into the track. So what I'll probably do here is the tempo of this loop is 105. I'm going to stretch it, and I'll probably end up playing a different, let's see if we can get a tempo. I might go faster. Let's go to not that fast. Maybe, let's say 140. We might go fast, 150. Let's try 150. We have live stretch on, so it'll stretch the sample. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna slice it up. I'll start with 16. You hear those clicks before when I hit each note. So what I'm gonna do is raise the attack just a little bit so that you don't hear those clicks. Alright, so we'll actually go with that. I'll probably lower, I usually lower when I'm sampling. I either raise the pitch or lower the pitch, but lately I've been lowering the pitch. Samples tend to work better when you lower them instead of raising them, so let's go. It's a nice little dark tone, and I may filter out just some of the lows there so you don't have a lot of stuff, muddiness in the low end, maybe, but let's say around 200-ish. We'll make it 250. I'm going to slice that to the pads. I like to rename the sample bank the name of the pads if possible. And then hit OK. And also, I should save this before I lose stuff. So I'm going to hit Save As, and we're just going to call this harp strings, and we'll put mobile music pro MMP samples, just so I know what kind of sounds are in there. We'll hit OK, I'll hit save, and then we'll see what we can come up with. Forgot one thing. Where is this? Alright, cool. So let's see what we can figure out. Something like that. Here we go. I like that last hit, so we're gonna see if we can find a nice closing, another closing phrase. I can go with that one. Cool, so we'll go with that. I hit save. Let's find a drum pattern. this drum. Let's see. That's the idea there. And what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate, and we'll see if we can change something up here. Turn that down. And we'll start from that second round there. I like the higher pitch now that I'm listening to it. And we'll actually try to make it a little percussive. We'll do something like that. We'll go actually back to the beginning. I want to do some hi-hats. So the way the hi-hats sound right now, partly because of the processing I have, they sound a little bit too muddy for me. So what we'll do, we'll try raising it. Or actually, we'll try lowering it. And then we'll high pass it. I'm going to raise it actually. Let's see. So what I'll do here is, I don't like the ringing at the end, so I'll take out some of the sustain. Let's see. I'll go with that. some cymbal crashes. Turn that down a little bit. That's it for the drums. I'm gonna go to that 808 sound I was messing with. I'm gonna try to get my keyboard working here. We'll see if we can come out using that. It's actually a sub kick from the pack, but I'm gonna use it as an 808 and see if we can get something going. Let's see if we can do some EQing on here. So what I'm trying to do is filter out some of the attacks so that the kick can still punch through, even though I do have that dynamic chain, side chain going on. Let's make sure. Actually, I don't. So we're going to make sure that kick is hitting. I know there were some bass things going on. But I really like the way this is hitting, so we'll go with this. Trying to bring out some of that initial synth sound. So I want to add some of this delay on there. So what I do is I usually do a gate so that I can have gating out some of the frequencies out of the delay. So I just have some of the mids and some of the low mids and high mids. So you don't have those extreme lows and extreme highs. You just have the mid range in there. I think that's pretty much it. I could really go overkill on it and add like a bunch of stuff to it, but I'll probably just leave it like that. And then what I like to do is with the actual sample is put on some koala effects and then record some effects into it, actually out of it, and then bounce everything to audio tracks just as a backup to the MIDI. So I'm going to, while this is recording, I'm going to record it to the audio track while doing the koala effects. I also like to rename the tracks, the name of the actual, instead of just having audio 1, 2, 3, name it the actual file. And then I'm going to do audio input, make sure that's recording. I'm going to do 808, 808, and then make sure that is recording the 808 track. And then I think I'm going to double everything. Let's see. Let it roll one more time. With the drums, I'll probably come back to the drums in a little bit to do some editing and things. But I want to record at least the 808 and the effects on the main sample here. So here we go. Make sure automation is recording, so I have to make sure I hit the A and then make sure recording automation's on. And here we go. We're not at the beginning, so I'm going to hit undo, go back to the beginning. Cool, so that is those two, and then with the drums we'll probably record some mutes and things. Let's see. that's the gist of it. I think that's it. Let's go through some of the quick processing I do on the stereo track, the main out. I have this multi-band, basically multi-band width adjustment widener. So the low bands, I basically have it going up, so 0, 100, maybe 130 to 150-ish range, and then 200 on the high. I'm going into real bus using this master tape preset, 30 IPS, going into subtle glue on Tone Booster's Barricade, compressor, going into bark filter using this triple band preset, and then Morphit I use for the headphones or earpods, depending on what I'm using, adjustment, the EQ, and then I take that off when I bounce the track out. So we're going to do a quick playthrough here. Only thing I'm debating is that 41 mark, where it goes to that low pitch. I might just take that out altogether. Let's see. I can go with that. So yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Shout out to Vortex from Mobile Music Pro. Shout out to Mobile Music Pro. Shout out to Braille Audio. This is a great pack, incredible pack. Glad to be able to check it out. I'm definitely going to be using it in my production, so you may be hearing some of these sounds again. Again, shout out to everyone that had a part in creating this pack and sharing it with the world. Hope everyone's doing well. Continue to be safe and be well, and I will catch y'all in the next video. All right, peace.